Well, hello there. Hi. 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 Hello. It's time for Mission 5, Lesson 16, where our student objective for today is to use visual models to add and subtract two fractions with the same units. So, Zern is really going to get into using the visual models today. I'm going to give you the basics of adding and subtracting fractions. So, let's take a look at a couple examples and understand how we add and subtract fractions. Here's the secret. Here's the big reveal for adding and subtracting fractions. Okay, you ready for this? Get your mind ready. Your mind's gonna be blown. As long as the denominators, the bottom numbers, are the same, you add and subtract the numbers, the numerators, just as you normally would. What? Your head just exploded. I heard it. So again, if the denominators are the same, then we add or subtract the numerators just as they are. And the denominator stays the same. Nothing changes. Remember, we think of the denominator as like a unit. So instead of thinking of 6, think of it as apples. So in this case, let's take a look. I have 2 6 and I have 3 6. Now, are the denominators the same? Yes, they are in this case. They are both sixths. So all I need to do is say, well, what's 2 plus 3? Well, 2 plus 3 is, let me go back to my early elementary day. It's 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then my denominator, it just stays sixths. So the key point here is like when we're adding, as long as the denominators are the same, we just add the numerators, and the denominators stay the same. The denominators you do not add the denominators. Do not do it. Do not add the denominators. You only add the numerators. The denominators stay the same. Yay. Okay. So again, because it's like we're saying it's 2 apples plus 3 apples, that's 5 apples. Okay. You wouldn't say it's 2 apples plus 3 apples, and that's going to equal 5 bananas. No, you just change the whole unit, the whole fruit. Okay. Okay. So knowing that, let's take a look at a subtraction problem. Okay, so I have 6 sevenths minus 4 sevenths. Are my denominators the same? Yes, they are. They are both in sevenths. So I don't need to do anything here besides just subtract. So I just need to do 6 minus 4 is what? 6 minus 4 is, it's 2. Yep, 2 holes right there. And then what do I do with the 7? Do I add the 7s? Nope. Do I subtract the 7s? Nope. Do I keep the 7s the same? Yes, I do. Remember, we do not add or subtract the denominators. They stay the same. So 7s here. I only add or subtract the numerators. Okay? Now, eventually we'll get to the point where you're going to have to add or subtract fractions, and they're not going to have common denominators, and you're going to have to find a common denominator before you can add or subtract them. But that's for a future lesson. All right, let's take a look at one more here. And this is the only real curveball or little trick that it might give you. So, okay, we have 3/4 plus 3/4. Well, 3/4 plus 3/4, do they have the same denominator? Fourth and a fourth. Yes, they do. So again, I know the denominator is going to stay fourths, right? Because again, I'm not adding them. So I just do 3 plus 3. I add the numerators together. 3 and 3. 3 plus 3. What's 3 plus 3? It's 6. 6/4. Okay, now this is why I said this is going to add one more step. This is a little bit of a curveball because we want to rewrite 6/4 as a mixed number, not as an improper fraction. Because again, if I look at 6/4, I know that that's worth more than one whole because the numerator 6 is greater than the denominator 4. So that tells me this is worth more than one whole. Again, it's called improper whenever your numerator is greater than the denominator. And we want to write it as a mixed number. So we want to rewrite the whole number or more in there. So just refresh. We've done this before. So we're going to have 6/4. I just need to pull out my whole number. Let's change colors while we do this here. I just need to pull out the whole, which is 4/4. And if I take away the 4/4 from 6/4, because why did I pull out 4/4? Well, because again, the 4/4 is equal to 1 whole. So I just removed the 1 whole. That's equal to 1. Right? And then what am I left with if I take away the 4 from the 6? If I take away that 4 from the 6, what am I left with? I'm left with 6 minus 4 is 2/4. And which is just 2/4. So, okay, how do I rewrite this as a mixed number? Well, I have 1 whole and 2/4. So 1 whole, 2/4. And now it's rewritten as a mixed number. And again, it's called mixed because I have a whole number and I have a fraction. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing. So the key point is to remember you can add or subtract fractions very easily as long as they have the same denominator. Good luck on your math adventures, and I wish you